Hey, thank you, guys. Hello, welcome again to Virtual Zone. I'm not sure if you've watched the introductory video. It's nothing much over there, just telling you what I'll be doing, throughout these videos. But today I'll start with adding the most crucial component of this game, which is the Advanced Locomotion system. It has this character that has a bunch of animations which are going to be useful. So it saves me a lot of time. Um, I'll be using that, but I think in the future I'll have to find a way of connecting it to maybe MetaHuman or just adding my own MetaHuman character with its own custom custom animations. So I already have it, but let me just take you through how to add it to a project, or at least how I did it. I'm sure there's a bunch of ways to do that. So this is the blueprint you need. Uh, I'm not sure how much it costs. I've had it for a long time now, but I've included the link down below. So what you do is once you have uh, this blueprint, it's going to prompt you to create a project. And so when you create a project, wherever you save your project, for instance, me, I have this A, the development and engine. I have the Advanced Locomotion System version 4 project. So just once you have the project created, just go to this folder, open content, and then copy the first folder you find the Advanced Locomotion V4, and go paste it to your content folder. So you see already pasted it here. And do this when your main project is closed, so that when you open it, it will just compile the shaders for you, and you don't have to compile the shaders while you're still trying to play around with the game. So when you have that, this is what you will see. So it takes time to load my map. It's pretty huge for now. Right, this is what you have. You can immediately see that I can't control the character, and that's because the key bindings used on that project are a bit different. Some are the same but are named differently. So let's fix that first. Uh, with the game mode changed, just go to world settings, game mode. If you don't have the world settings panel over here, go to window and you'll find world setting. Click on it, it will appear somewhere on the screen. Uh, It won't exactly pop up here. You can always uh, customize your layout, and this is how I just like mine. Yours is probably going to appear somewhere halfway down the screen. So change the game mode to LS game mode, and then you find these blueprints. What you want to change is this one over here. So click on the folder, and it will show you where you have those two blueprints. This is the main one, and this is a child blueprint. You have to edit both. So for the key bindings, just open the first one, the one with the blue monitor in there. The other one just has something that looks like a letter I, so you don't need to change that for now. We'll be changing it in future videos to do some other stuff. So what you do here is, okay, so you're going to find these key phrases. If it's something like this, letter M, you don't have to worry yourself that much. But there's going to be different ones. I think I opened the wrong window. Let's go to child blueprint. Oh, okay. So yeah, immediately you can see all these errors, which shows you, yeah, the ragdoll action does not exist. These are all key bindings. So just go through them one by one. Click on the link you have down here, which will send you directly to where the error comes from. So, like for instance, you have input action, ragdoll action. I don't like naming my key bindings with the word action at the end. So let's go to project settings. You'll click edit and select project settings, which will send you to this page. And then on the search bar, just type bind. And so you'll get all these key bindings, and you'll start adding, the ones you need. I have jump, switch camera, and all this. So I think these ones come with Unreal Engine, depending on which project you added by default. So the vehicle template is going to be different from that person template. So let's go to this blueprint and then add ragdoll. It's an action. So there's action mappings and axis mapping. So ragdoll is an action mapping. Let's add that. It will appear at the bottom of the ones you currently have. Let's just name it ragdoll. To make our life easy, I know I hate adding the word action after the input actions, but let's just add it to change them later on just to show you what to do. So ragdoll action, uh, that was letter X. You can always set it to what you want, but uh, for ALS, I think it's the letter X. Let me just confirm. Okay, so here are the actions they're using. So let me just find ragdoll. Yeah, it's letter X. So this here. Go up there and then type X and go to keyboard. You find X. Just set that and come up here. No, come up to the blueprint you're editing and compile. So that one has been fixed. Go to the next one as print action, I think is shift. Although it's not connected, or it's connected to something up here. So print, let's add print. We name this print action, just shift and shift right now. Left shift. Okay, so that should so that print action. All right. So I think for them, just hit L shift. You don't press it. That's the purpose of the action buttons usually, but you can just misuse them if you want to. So let's go back. The next one is the camera action. Uh, Change the shoulder. Okay, so it's just a mouse. So there's two camera actions here. There's this one, and then there's this one. I don't know. Right, it's only that one. So yeah, I'm assuming it's the x-axis. So let's just then look for mouse. Obviously, I'll test all these and then adjust them based on what I have, or whatever else I have. So, so I think this should be the letter C or letter V. So, okay, so it's C. It's C is not a mouse. So let's just go to keyboard. Then let's see. Just preferred keyboard and select C. Okay, that should fix that. The next one is the stance. Stance is out, and that's what allows you to wait a minute. Yeah, to crouch or roll, that's out. You can always switch it to what you want, but that's just going to give you a lot more. It's like, think of stance. Yeah. So it's the left right key. You have to specify whether it's left or right. Then let's go to the next one, which is aim. Aim is the R&B right mouse button. So aim action to right mouse button, right again, and go to the next one, the rotation mode. Not sure what that does. Let's see if I can find it. So, rotation mode one or two. Oh, okay, so there's two rotation modes, rotation mode one and rotation mode two, and that's just number one and number two on your keyboard. So let's add the first one. It's a rotation mode, rotation mode action. Select rotation mode. So rotation mode, just copy that. And so that's keyboard. That's another one. So click on the upper plus button and click to give me an extra one. Right. So that's two. That's going to be number two on the keyboard. It's not num2, it's just the numbers you have above your letters. So let's compile that input option. I already have these, but they just named differently. So that's WSA sprint. No, these are different. These are to toggle the working or running. So one of them is shift, the other one is control. Let me just confirm. That's left control. So option, that's that. Option, so and that's the left shift. Okay, so we add a different from here and call it action. Set off the typos. Speed action. Make sure everything is exactly how it's supposed to be. Don't have any unnecessary just change action. Okay. Oh, that's supposed to be a left shift. I think I already had that. Uh, okay. Jump action. Jump action is just jump, which I already have. So I'll just delete this and then look for input action jump. Input action jump. Okay. So if you already have, you don't need to create it again. I think the first one's going up here, and the next one was going down there. Okay, compile. And then we look left and right, and it's supposed to look right. I also have those. And so let's see. Look right here is the mouse. And look right has both mouse and gamepad, so that's what I'm going to use. I just add look right, and then it's supposed to be right up down. Okay, look. So delete this one and replace it with the one you have from your default thing. If you don't have it, just create a new one, the same way you create the previous one. Then let's check the look up, down, down mouse, then what mouse and gamepad. So I'm going to use the lookup because it has both the mouse and gamepad. Gamepad, this one here. So delete that and connect the nodes of the new one you have to where the old one was connected to. Go there, and then goes here, file. Okay, I also have those. So they will move right, left, and move right. This one has a thumbstick, heading, this one is everything. So I'm going to use move right. Okay, there's one. Then let's look for the move forward. So pause everything. So delete this. And so for move forward, but you have the one below. That thing that was connected to anything. Okay, so compile, move right to which system. Skip forward, move forward. So this is what I need. So you have to replace them with your info keys. It gets the value of the action. It's actually show you the event graph. Yeah, so you see these axis values are not connected to anything, and that's what you're getting over here. So I used move forward, so just get move forward. The second and so on, the one I used, so delete this and connect it right here. Then move right, also build move right. Second one, delete these and just rearrange them. Right again, see what you're missing. Get forward and backwards. Used get forward, so here second one. This one's also get right. Second. You can always create variables for these and then just drag and drop them from here. But I mean, you can just pull them directly from Unreal Engine. So since everything is connected right now, let's go and test. Let me just save that and then let's go and test it in game. So press play. Takes a while to load them up. You probably don't have a huge map, so it's you're not going to get the loading screen and the progress bar when loading. So yeah, now I have the camera, everything's working forward, load, stand lookup, load, yeah, the camera, not sure if it's just me, but I think the camera needs to be the other way around. Based on how I'm moving my mouse, the up down movement needs to be inverted. But that's probably not an issue for you. Let's see. Let's see my changes shoulders. Changes the camera itself or the perspective. Access to outdoor. Get rid of this. Alright, it seems to be working. You can just play around with this blueprint extra stuff that you need. I've seen people, especially a YouTuber called Legend, who's done some good stuff. I think he's done created the blueprint, or maybe it's just so cool at what maybe. So yeah, for me, I just need the base, as it is right now. I'm not going to be adding anything. Just need to set it up, and that's supposed to be it for this video. Let me add a cube here and see one extra. There's something else I'm interested. I need for the cube and see if it works. And just get this water first. Okay. There's a bunch of different options you have. It's supposed to be the past code. I can see them here. Oh, I think it's cube. So let me just add the cube first. Shapes. Scale the cube to say 10. Okay, that should be big enough. Let's just plug it off and then play again. Let's see from the start. Cube. Okay, seems to be below the surface. Let's put it right there. Then press play again. So it's the climbing action I want to see when you press a jump. This is too high. That's too high and just put it down. So it's some there. Then play again. Yeah, so it seems to be working. There's a cue. So there's something else I need to set on playing check the draw. There's an overlay menu. This menu. So there's a bunch of stuff right here I need to stay adjust. and that's just to allow you to change. The overlay is used by these plugins, just different, they call them stances. Like when you have a gun, that's a different overlay. I think they call it ammo, or just rifle. And when you have a torch, filming animation characters, with ninja, I think he always someone next to his table or something like that. I can't find it right now, but what you need to do essentially is the same. Just create the required. I just create the required axis action. I'm not sure. No, not axis action. Action binding. I'm not sure if you need the action binding or they just have it as a key. Like you see right now, you have the letter M here, and you can't find the key. So yeah, that's something you can look for, and then see if you can set it up. The same process that I've used here is the same process you'll be using with your when setting that up once you find it. For now, I'll just leave it as it is, and then you can always change it in the blueprint itself and stick to the masking character. So yeah, that's it for this video. Come back for the next video. I'll be adding super jump and super speed for to the third person character and the from paper template. So yeah.